Hello everybody and welcome to the EHF offices here in Vienna. Now it's time for another draw. Now after the weekend's action in the Women's IHF World Championship qualification, we've got the second phase of that process to draw for you this afternoon. We've got 20 nations and 10 ties to draw. So let's take a quick look at those nations that are in this draw this afternoon. As you can see, we've drawn, we have two pots. In pot one, we have the 10 best-ranked teams from the Women's EHF Euro 2020 who have not directly qualified for this competition already. As you can see there, we've got the Czech Republic, Germany, Hungary, Montenegro, Poland, Romania, Russia, Slovenia, Serbia and Sweden. And over in pot two, you will find those teams that have qualified for this stage of the competition, which was fixed over the weekend. They are Austria, Belarus, Iceland, Italy, North Macedonia, Portugal, Switzerland, Slovakia, Turkey and Ukraine. Now to make the draw and to get those balls out, those famous EHF glass bowls, we've got EHF President Michael Widerer, but first Peter Sicherschmidt.
Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, I want to address a big thanks to the four organizers of the last weekend for the four groups where we could play all matches. No match had to be cancelled. A special thanks to Austria, Belarus, Luxembourg and North Macedonia. Before we can start, I want to give you some small remarks concerning the technical procedure. Due to the political situation in Russia and Ukraine, where home matches cannot be played in Russia against Ukraine and not be played in Ukraine against Russia, the Executive Committee decided to separate both teams, and we will do this as follows. We will start with the red ball with Russia, then we take the draw for the home right of Russia. We take one team from the 9 remaining teams, that means without Ukraine, to draw the opponent of Russia. And after this, we start the normal procedure. I will put in Ukraine into pot 2, and then we start one team of pot 1 against one team of pot 2. The teams drawn first have home right in the first leg. We can start. This is, I hope, an easy task. Russia. And now we draw the home right. Russia will have home right in the second leg. And now we draw the opponent of Russia. Russia will play against Turkey. So now we can put in Ukraine into pot 2. And we continue with the normal procedure, one team of pot 1 against one team of pot 2. The first team, Czech Republic. Against Switzerland. Slovenia. Slovenia will play against Iceland. Slovakia. Plays against Serbia. Ukraine. Ukraine against Sweden. Austria. Austria plays against Poland. Hungary. Italy. Hungary against Italy. Romania. North Macedonia. And the last two matches. Portugal. Portugal plays against Germany. Montenegro. And Montenegro plays against Belarus.
Thank you, guys. Now let's take a look at the 10 ties that make up this final stage of qualification for the Women's World Championship 2021 qualification phase 2. The matches, of course, will be played over 2 legs, with as Peter did allude to earlier, with the team drawn first having home right in the first leg. The first legs taking place over the 16th and 17th of April, with the return legs taking place on the 20th and the 21st. So of these 10 ties, 10 of these winners will be heading to Spain. The first tie out was Turkey, who have never appeared in a Women's IHF World Championship finals tournament. They'll be taking on the 4 times winners and the bronze medalists of 2019 Russia. The Czech Republic, they'll be facing a team that also have never qualified for the final tournament, Switzerland. It's Slovenia against Iceland. Slovakia will be at home first against the 2013 runners-up Serbia. Ukraine, who finished 4th in 2003, their best result in this competition, they will be hosting Sweden in the first leg. Austria, bronze medalists, if you remember far back in 1999, they'll be hosting Poland, who have finished 4th in 2 of the previous editions of the main tournament. Hungary, 9 times medalists, they'll be facing Italy for a place in Spain. Italy have only ever appeared once in the finals, when they hosted it back in 2001. Romania, who have appeared in all previous 24 finals, they'll be looking to make that 25, a complete 25, if they can get past North Macedonia. Portugal, another team who are looking for their first appearance in the finals. They'll be taking on Germany, of course, who won it in 1993. And finally, the last tie is Montenegro against Belarus, with Montenegro, of course, hosting first time out. So that concludes the draw, and it just leaves me to thank Mikael Videra, the president, and Peter Sichelsmith, our IT team here. You can find all of the information, of course, from today's draw on our website, eurohandball.com. And, of course, don't forget to check out all of our social media platforms for further information and entertainment. We have got one more draw for you coming this week, so stay tuned on Thursday, as we'll be drawing the final phase of qualification for the women's EHF Euro 2022. So stay tuned for that. My thanks to everybody here from Vienna. It's goodbye.